Fans of Horus Heresy, thank you very much for joining me for an unboxing video of an exclusive miniature to Warhammer World, Games Workshop's Warhammer World in the United Kingdom. And this is for a little side project that I'm working on at the moment. It's this chappy here. This is the Horus Heresy Praetor in Cataphractii Terminator Armour. And let's get a closer look at him. And this particular one on the packet has been painted in the colours of the Sons of Horus. So as I say, you can only buy this miniature at Warhammer World in the UK and events as well, so GW events around the world, and it costs £26. I guess actually as these sort of specialist models go, it's not too badly priced actually when you think that say Inquisitor Eisenhorn, who came out recently, cost £20 or £18 if you shop around. So what we're going to do in this video is going to get this guy out the pack and we're going to have a look at the parts, see what they look like and check the quality. Now before we even open this, I know I've got a little breakage. The larger of the two antennae on his carapace has broken off. I've seen it in the pack already, so I've got to be very careful not to lose that. However, it's a very delicate part and you can see that looking at this. And to be honest, in all fairness, I would have cut it off anyway and reinforced it with a pin. So I'm not going to mark it down for that breakage. So we have the knife of opening. Hopefully it went with that knife of sliced fingers, which is normally what happens. It isn't actually. We've never had the knife of sliced fingers on this channel yet. Possibly. So, there we go. Not the most graceful opening. Okay, so we get 1, 2, 3 sprues of parts and a 40mm base, and then somewhere in there, yeah, there it is, you can see it just there is the antenna in question. Now let's also get the card out to see if it has any rules. Nope, no instructions, no special rules, so it's just as it comes. Right, so what do we get? So let's start with the torso. Oh, that's nice. He's got these extra armor plates on his outer side molded on. Do like that. Nice tabard. I'm using this Iron Hand, so I think this design here works very well. It also look really good for Iron Warriors. Also nice fine details on the armor linkages. Almost a bit like lamella armor in a way. A little bit of a porter terrain there. Very nice. Even a little bit of a perhaps a microphone or something there. Yeah, really nice. That's beautifully cast part, very clean, dry, doesn't feel like there's lots of mold release on it or anything like that, so that's great. There's our base, pretty standard fare. Let's do the torso and arms. Here's our broken part, the antenna on the top of the Praetor's carapace. Be a little bit fiddly, but fairly easy to fix. Yeah, it's a very delicate detail that. I suppose if you're so inclined, you could just cut both of the resin parts away and rebuild it with wire. Then we've got his left arm, which is going to carry his melee weapon. The right arm, we've got this rather cool looking gun, which is a combi Volkite, or combi weapon Volkite. There are separate rules for this in 8th edition, but in 7th, the FAQ to the Age of Darkness rulebook, which was released around Christmas time, now says that if you have a combi Volkite charger or a combi grenade launcher, then that part of a weapon can be fired any number of times, unlike a plasma or melter, which is a one-shot option. So that gives us a new level of utility in Heresy. A little bit of a seam to clean up there. Nothing too significant. A little bit of a seam there on that shield. But again, overall, that's very nicely turned out. And then the final sprue is his head and this enormous thunder hammer. Spot the air bubble, so that needs fixing. Fortunately, it's just affected one side of the part, so I can fill and rebuild that. Everything's lined up nicely, bit of a seam flash to clean off around the back, and then his head is here. Oh gosh. Not sure that's the best design to have the seam running around his face. Bit of a risky move in mould design. You would have thought they would have put that facing forwards or backwards so the seam runs around the outside. Might be a bit of cleanup, but overall looks pretty good. And a decent looking head as well. Yeah, nice part. I guess this Thunderhammer you could use as a Paragon blade as well, or Paragon weapon if you so desired. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. I might use something else. We shall see. The only thing I'm not 100% keen on with this is it is huge. It's an enormous looking weapon even for a Thunderhammer. We will see. Anyway, out of the pack review of the Horus Heresy Praetor in Cataphractii Terminator Armour, Forge World, Warhammer World, and event only model for the Horus Heresy. And you can also use this in 8th edition 40k. Hope you've enjoyed that quick little look at this unusual miniature. Please share your comments and observations as always. But other than that, I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you next time, and goodbye.